Hold on to your screens, because Drake just broke the internet again. The whispers? Totally real. He's been keeping his second child under wraps, and now there's no way around it. During a late-night livestream that had millions glued to their devices, Drake finally spilled the tea. Yeah, I got another son. I kept it private, but it's true. Can you even imagine the chaos in the comments section right now? The second those words dropped, the internet lost it. Timelines flooded with shock. Memes went nuclear. And just like that, Drake was dragged right back into the scandal he thought he'd escaped. Yep, the same one that started with his first hidden child, Adonis. Within minutes, hashtags like hashtag Drake's second child and hashtag hidden baby were trending worldwide. Fans? Furious. Screaming that history was repeating itself like nothing had changed. Critics pounced, picking apart every word, every motive. But insiders say it wasn't just about keeping family matters private. Nope, it was fear. Fear of backlash. Fear of ruining his image. Fear of cracking that flawless father persona he's been rapping about for years. But the internet isn't buying it anymore. Nope. They're calling him out, hard. Bragging about being a devoted dad in public while allegedly hiding the full story behind closed doors? Can't have it both ways, Drake. The heat's cranking up, and this time? Drake might not be able to smooth talk his way out. But wait, here's the twist that sent the internet into a frenzy. Rumor has it, the mother of his second child was about to go public before Drake decided to spill himself. That forced him to scramble, trying to grab the narrative before it completely slipped from his hands. And with his rep already bruised from epic feuds with Kendrick Lamar and those emotional Instagram live meltdowns, this confession feels like the final crack in his untouchable image. Fans aren't holding back, they're dragging him again, calling it full-on courtside Karen energy because apparently, Drake's back in front of a judge. But hold up, this drama isn't about the old secret family scandal. Nope, this one's brand new, and way weirder. Word spread like wildfire when rumors claimed Aubrey Graham was allegedly trying to legally change his name to Lori. Social media? Lost it. Confusion, jokes, wild theories, you name it. And just when you thought it couldn't get any crazier, leaked footage surfaced online, supposedly captured by David Lewis Wall, and the chaos went next level. Caught on camera, Drake sneaking into a family court building, hoodie pulled low, head down, doing everything to avoid cameras and fans. The moment the clip hit, everyone was asking the same burning question: if this isn't about Adonis or the second child he just admitted to, then what is he hiding? The mystery keeps deepening, and every new leak makes him look worse. Whatever's happening behind those court doors, one thing's crystal clear: this isn't just a random hearing. It's starting to feel like the sequel to his first baby scandal, only bigger, messier, and with stakes way higher. Drake's legal troubles are stacking up fast, and that devoted dad image? Crumbling headline by headline. What once looked like growth and maturity is now unraveling piece by piece, in full view of millions online. Sources close to the case say Drake has no real intention of stepping up this time. Instead, he's staying quiet, dodging questions, letting rumors spin while hiding behind vague statements and pricey distractions. Every court appearance makes the story murkier, and the carefully curated family man persona fades further. Insiders claim he's deliberately distancing himself from family ties he doesn't want the public to see. Meanwhile, fans who once celebrated him for fatherhood are now watching that image collapse right before their eyes. The silence speaks. Every ignored question. Every lawyer's statement that says nothing. It all sketches a darker image. Someone is trying to hold the reins while everything around them unravels. That low-profile court visit only poured gasoline on the fire. Hoodie up, head down. Seemed small on paper. The optics were brutal. To anyone watching closely, it looked like a man who knows he is drowning, hoping to slip by unseen. Now every move reads as calculated. The body language. The secrecy. The silence. All the signs of someone who feels the walls closing in. Instead of facing the storm, it is the same old play. Dodge the heat. Deflect the blame. Distract with luxury flexes and viral moments. Fans call it the Karen cycle. Or the robbery loop. A drama that spins in circles and always ends up back at image management and denial. It is so obvious that people are mocking it now. They turned it into a running joke. A predictable loop everyone can script. Here is how it plays out. A controversy explodes. Maybe leaked court papers, a shady label row, or whispers of another hidden family. Instead of answering, the same dance starts. Silence. Deflection. A vague caption. A mysterious post. Then boom, a distraction. But every dodge just looks worse. Each move makes him seem guiltier. People are tired of the act. This court sighting, plus fresh whispers about another secret child, pushed things to a breaking point. The internet is not only questioning music anymore. They are questioning the man behind the mic. That family man image he polished for years now reads like a marketing trick. And rather than clear the air once and for all, he doubles down on the loop. Filler posts. Half-baked distractions. The same formula that once worked is fraying. Critics ask the real question. How long can this go on before the whole illusion collapses? The cracks are showing. Each headline makes them spread. The moment the cameras caught him slipping into the family court, reporters swarmed. His countermove was immediate. Dropped the Nokia music video. Slick, viral, in the headlines. But let us be honest. That was not just a music moment. It was a smokescreen. A distraction to pull attention away from legal whispers and onto rap drama. Then came the cryptic posts. A podium image. A weird picture people swore looked like him leaving the courthouse. The internet lit up trying to decode every clue. At first, fans thought it was a petty jab at Kendrick. A beef detour to change the conversation. But then it felt less like rivalry and more like damage control. The breadcrumbs lined up too neatly. Every time a scandal threatens, he hides behind rollouts, luxury photoshoots, or headline-grabbing stunts. The flashy smoke just exposes how desperate he is to bury the truth. And if that was not enough, even his own label seemed to hint at deeper trouble. Insiders suggested these are not mere PR hiccups. They are bigger and harder to contain. With court appearances stacking up and sketches of a mystery woman circulating online, the usual tricks are failing. The charm. The cryptic captions. The surprise drops. None of it masks what is happening off camera. The pattern is painfully visible. Pressure builds. He fires off something flashy. A new track. A bizarre live stream. A vague teaser. Anything to drown the rumor mill. But this time, people are not buying it. The internet is sharp. The receipts are messy. The cracks in the image are obvious. The moment a single leak, a single document, a single photo slips, everything could explode. It reeks of desperation. Teasers and cryptic posts are trickling out, signaling another so-called big drop. But it reads as damage control, not artistry. He knows how the system bends. Drop music and engagement farms and fan pages will drown in messy headlines with streaming numbers and manufactured hype. But the more he leans on that machine, the guiltier he looks. Every deflection feeds suspicion. It is like patching a leaking roof with tape while the storm gets worse. Right now, the question is not whether those tricks still work. It is how long before the truth slices through the smoke and brings the whole empire down. Fans are split. The industry circles. The silence from his camp is getting louder than any track he could release. So what do you think? Is the empire cracking under its own secrets? Or will he pull another slick escape? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit like. Share this. Subscribe for more heat. Now the optics get worse. Instead of sitting down with real cultural voices who ask sharp questions, he went back to lightweight comedy. A reunion clip with Bobby Alto was teased like triumph. But it fooled no one. To most fans, it looked like another staged diversion. Another chapter in the playbook of avoiding accountability and rewriting the story through jokes and viral clips. The game is the same. The world is seeing through it. This time it feels like it may backfire. It screamed desperation. The setting and the forced laughs read like retreat, not engagement. Fans remembered how that first Bobby sit-down helped spark the dominoes to fall. That awkward interview became a match that set off endless headlines and pushed Kendrick to go harder. It turned into one of the biggest embarrassments of his career. Now he repeats the mistake. The message is clear. He does not want tough questions. Not from hip-hop journalists. Not from insiders. Not from anyone who can hold him accountable. So he hides behind skits and comedy clips. Engagement farms flood timelines with memes and fake laughs. But people see the cracks forming. The truth he avoids is growing louder than the jokes. The act is wearing thin. The audience is not laughing anymore. Here is the real kicker. The damage did not come from a rival on a mission. It was not a blogger hungry for clicks. The most harmful details came from an outsider. An ordinary observer who referred to him simply as the singer. That matters. It is not someone with an agenda. Not someone with a motive to lie. That makes the secrecy around the courtroom saga look even more suspicious. From leaked sketches of him sneaking into court to last-minute cancellations and shifting timelines, the pattern is undeniable. Each cryptic post and flashy stunt only piles on the suspicion. No rollout and no gimmick can erase what is in plain sight. The evidence stacks up. The more he runs or deflects, the clearer it becomes that something serious is brewing behind the curtain. He can flood social media with smoke, jokes, and music videos. But truth does not stay buried forever. Each leak turns rumor into a countdown. A ticking clock until he must face it head-on. If Kendrick Lamar's bars about hidden family secrets and courtroom chaos hit the mark, this could be one of the biggest falls from grace hip-hop has ever seen. The streets are watching. The industry is circling. Fans wait for the moment the mask slips. Now it is your turn. What do you think about the courtroom moves, the constant deflections, and the way the narrative keeps spinning? Is this just another chapter in his survival playbook, or are we seeing the start of the end for one of rap's biggest stars? Drop your thoughts below. Smash that like button. Share this wild story. Subscribe because the next video will bring more heat you do not want to miss. See you at the next one.